Sean Diddy Combs has been found guilty on 2 out of 5 federal counts, meaning no life sentence, but still facing up to 20 years behind bars. After 3 days of jury deliberation, the hip-hop magnate was convicted of 2 charges: transporting women across state lines for the purpose of prostitution. CNN reports that when the verdict was read, Combs bowed his head as if in prayer. Then, unexpectedly, he turned to the courtroom and began to applaud. The audience applauded back. Sex parties, freak-offs, violence, and underage victims, drugs, and a disturbing amount of baby oil. You're watching Culture Disorder. Like this video right now and leave a comment to support the show. This trial was supposed to be explosive. Record-breaking numbers of celebrity witnesses, accusations involving underage victims and A-listers. But then, silence. No testimony from stars, no mention of minors. Did Diddy buy their silence? Scare them off? We'll likely never know. It all began with singer Cassie Ventura. In 2023, she filed a lawsuit against Combs. Cassie and Diddy had a toxic, decade-long relationship involving drugs, violence, and repeated sexual abuse. Her complaint opened the floodgates. At one point, there were reportedly over 120 claims filed against Diddy. Eventually, that number dropped to 9. In March 2024, Combs' properties were raided. Authorities found drugs, unregistered firearms, sex toys, hidden cameras, custom sex rooms, and over 1,000 bottles of baby oil. What did he actually do with that oil? You'll find out by the end of this video. Combs was still free, but a leaked video changed everything. Dated 2016, from the Intercontinental Hotel in NYC, it showed Combs violently assaulting Cassie, kicking her, dragging her. He'd paid $50,000 to hotel security to bury the footage, but it leaked anyway. LA prosecutors said they couldn't press charges. Statute of limitations had expired. But for the public, this was the turning point. No one could say she was just a bitter ex looking for a payday. Diddy responded with a public apology video, vague, generic, and missing one crucial name: Cassie. He wasn't apologizing to her, he was apologizing to his fans. Diddy was arrested on September 16, 2024, at the Park Hyatt in Manhattan. The next day, he was officially charged with sex trafficking, rape, and racketeering. He was denied bail despite offering $50 million. Just before the trial, Page 6 reported Combs refused a plea deal. One strange detail: he supposedly asked to delay the trial because of Mercury retrograde and an eclipse. The judge declined. The trial began on May 5th in Manhattan Federal Court. No cameras were allowed, no video, just transcripts and courtroom sketches. Witnesses say Combs stopped dyeing his hair, showed up looking aged and gray. His defense was image rehab, calm demeanor, blowing kisses to his mother and sons, and reading a book called The Magic of Believing, a classic on positive thinking. Didn't help. Combs' mother, Janice, became a sideshow. New outfits every day, dresses, hats, wigs, all part of the show. His kids showed up too, but left the courtroom when graphic details emerged. Cassie testified first, 4 days on the stand while 9 months pregnant. She gave birth before the verdict. Her husband? Alex Fine, former personal trainer to Diddy. Cassie met Diddy at 19. He was 36. Their relationship was both professional and romantic. Soon came the freak-offs, sex sessions with male escorts, filmed by Diddy, fueled by drugs. Prosecutors say Diddy used the footage to blackmail her. She testified that he often became violent and she feared for her life. When she refused, he beat her, threatened to leak the tapes. Cassie's mother, Regina Ventura, also testified. In 2011, she received an email. Diddy threatened to release sex tapes unless they paid $20,000, the amount he claimed to have spent on Cassie's career. Her parents mortgaged their home, transferred the money to Bad Boy Records. It was mysteriously refunded 5 days later. Cassie's mom also documented bruises on her daughter's body. Defense lawyers declined to cross-examine her. Next came Mia, former assistant, worked for Combs from 2009 to 2017. She cried through her testimony, describing years of abuse. At his 40th birthday party, Diddy gave her 2 shots of vodka that hit unusually hard. Then he cornered her in the kitchen, groped her, and kissed her by force. Later that year, he coerced her into oral sex. In 2010, he allegedly raped her while she was sleeping. She started using Adderall and other drugs to keep up. Combs controlled everything: her appearance, her hours, her meals. When asked why she came forward, Mia said, "If I hadn't been called to testify, I would have died with this secret." Last was Jane, the most complicated witness. She's still romantically involved with Diddy. He pays her rent, her lawyers, everything. They met in 2021. Soon came the hotel nights. drug-fueled sex marathons with male escorts, lasting 12 to 30 hours. One lasted 3.5 days. Diddy would promise her intimacy, then bring in other men. She agreed, she said, out of fear and love. He paid for her luxury apartment, gave her Van Cleef jewelry and Bottega bags, and invested in her fashion brand, and always reminded her of the cost. When asked by the prosecutor, "How much was that handbag worth?" Jane replied, "How much is my body worth?" She used ecstasy, ketamine, cocaine, Adderall, all under Diddy's direction. She said the drugs helped her disassociate. After Cassie's lawsuit went public, she realized, "It felt like my story too." They briefly broke up, but reconciled. Diddy was gentler now, called her his girlfriend. After her testimony, everyone waited. Would Combs take the stand? He did not. The judge confirmed he made the decision in full awareness of its consequences. His lawyers moved for a full acquittal. Denied. So what now? Each charge carries a max of 10 years. That's 20 years total. No life sentence. No certainty. Some believe he's protected, even by Trump. We'll be watching. Justice doesn't always look like justice, but silence always looks like power. Subscribe to Culture Disorder for the stories that refuse to stay quiet.